It's finally time to put on your propellers. And you're probably wondering, why did I say you needed 2 sets of propellers? Well, you're going to break some, that's for sure. But I like to say red goes in the front and the other color goes in the back. Usually I put white in the back, but they were out of stock, so you got blue. And that's the reason. Why red in the front? Stay tuned and I'll tell you why. Let's start by opening the packages. And there's a little science to these propellers. You actually have 2 different kinds in the package. One goes, if you notice, whoop, this is right side up, this is right side up. These are both the same. But these are different. The leading edge is facing towards my finger, and the trailing edge is on the outside. That makes a very big difference. There's something new on these props that I had not seen before, and this is brand new. If you look very closely right here, do you see that arrow right there? It's telling you the direction of the rotation, because what we want is the leading edge to always be rotating towards the center, from the back to the center, and from the front to the center. So that's very helpful to guide you. So as I mentioned before, I want to put reds on the front. And you want to put it on with the leading edge facing towards the camera. I like to put them all on first, leading edge to the camera. Here's the blue in the back. Oh, that's not right. That goes over here. Leading edge towards the tail, towards the antenna, in this case, and towards the antenna. Now I want to make a little apology. I had put these lock nuts on once already. They are super, super tight the first time. I actually had to break out this special tool to help hold the motor as I turned it. You may need a rag to help you. Now there's a couple ways you can do this. I like to use my 8mm nut driver because I can just put it on there. Fits right on, and I can turn that down. Let's see if we can get this down without the motor slipping. And after I got it down one time, it's still a little snug. It's not quite there. I'm going to use this tool just to hold the motor to give it a little snugness. And okay, that's good. Let's see if we're lucky again with the motor and back. By the way, you have all clockwise motors, which means you're going to be screwing the nut down the same direction on every motor. Yeah, it's still a little snug. This should loosen up in time. I've never had such a tight lock nut. But that's good because I have lost lock nuts. Another tool you could use is your 8mm hex driver, because that will fit exactly on that nut. As you can see, I can turn it right down. It's a bit more work than the hex driver. I could even put there and turn the motor a little bit to get that started, and then start ratcheting it down. Obviously, I like my driver, and again, I'm having a little trouble getting it all the way down. Highly unusual. Lucky I have a tool. I've actually never had to use this tool before this moment. I thought this tool was a waste. And it's on there good. And I'm going to go back to my driver because I like this so much better. And we'll get that down. We got that one down fine without the need of any special tool. So there you go. Now, why did I want to have red rotors in front and blue rotors in back? Because you're probably thinking, a car has white headlights and red tail lights. Well, this is different, because if you're flying and I'm here and I see red rotors coming towards me, that's danger. Get out of the way. Blue generally means it's going away from you. And that's why we want red rotors in front. And when we start with line of sight flying, you're going to need those red rotors to help you know which is the front and which is the tail. And that is why we have different colors in front and back. When you get proficient in flying your drone, put whatever color propellers on you want. But for now, while you're in training, red in front and a contrasting color in the back.